everybody, hope you're doing well and I hope you're having fun making up your library of textures and colours and different papers so that we can use them for our projects. When I was going through all my recycling, I noticed that on some of my packaging I had ready-made stencils, so I thought we could try a bit of stenciling. So again, you have to go through your rubbish and see what you can find, but I found quite a few little basic shapes on different parts of the packaging. There's another one there. This one's a bit bigger, and I even found a heart. But if you don't find any ready-made ones, it's quite easy to make your own. So if you've got a bit of cardboard that's cereal packet, something like that, it's ideal because it has the printed side, which is quite smooth and it won't suck up the paint, so that's ideal. And then you can draw on the other side and cut out your shapes with a good sharp blade if you have one of those, but you may find that your packaging has pre-existing stencils, which is ideal. So to do the stenciling, the good old sponges again are really useful for this. So let's do a wee demo for you. Get a bit of paint onto your sponge, and then you want to take off the excess because you don't want the paint to be so wet that it's going to kind of splurge underneath. You want it to be quite dry, and it also gives it a nicer texture if it's quite dry. So just dab it on and try and get it into the corners and crevices. You might need a bit more paint. So there we go. It's got a nice little wiggly edge, that one. Here's the little heart one. Just dab it and let the paint build up. Just try not to go too heavy and put too much on, because it'll be a bit messy looking and it'll splurge underneath. Look at that. You could make nice wrapping paper or something doing this, something a bit different. So I also did these ones earlier on wrapping paper. You can see the rectangles there and some little squares on the gold paper. You can also, if you don't have any of those sponges, you can also use a brush, and ideally a brush like this that's got like a flat end there are actual stencil brushes, which I should have shown you, but I don't know where they are. But I doubt that any of you have those, so you can use these. It's the same principle. You could probably use any kind of brush really, but these are good. Take off the excess paint. And then you just kind of brush it. It's called dry brushing because you don't want your brush to be too wet. Just brush it in different directions and sort of dab it into the corners. And then you have your little thing there. So I was going to try and layer it up a bit. If I can find my other stencils. I cut this one out earlier, some triangles, so we'll try a bit of that. I'll try it with the red. See what that looks like. There, I've kind of layered it up a bit. made it a bit more jazzy. So once more, have a play, see what you come up with, and collect all your papers together. Then next week we're going to use our papers to make something, which is going to be fun. So get lots of papers ready for that. Okay, thanks, bye.